Hey friends, I'm Steph from CheapskateCook.com. Welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna make broccoli salad. Hey friends, I'm Steph from CheapskateCook.com and welcome to our brand new farmhouse kitchen. My family and I moved to an 80-year-old farmhouse without central heat. It's kind of its own little story and nothing to do with this particular video. I just wanted to explain the different cabinets right now. I'm gonna tell you all about our farmhouse story in the next video, but today I wanna tell you about a recipe that is helping me eat veggies even though it's cold, and salad veggies are kind of expensive right now, and I'm just kind of in the mood for comfort food and I want it to be simple and delicious because we've got chaos everywhere because we just moved. So I'm gonna show you how to make broccoli salad today, and I'll be really honest, this is one of those recipes that as a kid, if I saw this in like a Tupperware container at a potluck, or if my mom tried to serve it to me, I'd be like, hard pass. But you know, you grow up and your tastes change and your priorities change, and now I'm just excited that I get to eat salad in the wintertime and it actually tastes good. It's not like super expensive with subpar summer veggies that don't taste very good because they're out of season and they cost extra money. If you like where this is going, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so that you can see more ways to save money and eat healthy. Hey, real quick, I have a question. What is your favorite salad? So typically I like a good Greek salad, summer salad, so the broccoli salad is kind of branching out for me, but I'm really grateful that I can eat a salad in the winter and it's actually delicious. But if I'm really honest, my favorite kind of salad is whatever salad I can get my kids to eat. Which I already made a video about that one, and that really has to do with the dressing more than anything else. But let me know in the comments what your favorite salad is. Broccoli salad is a simple, delicious way to make salad in the wintertime, in the colder months. And you know what? I'm a grown woman, so I actually like broccoli salad now and I'm not ashamed of it. So one of my goals with every recipe that I share with you is to tell you how you can make it work for you, using ingredients that you already have in your kitchen or ones that are extra budget friendly. And so even though I share like a particular recipe, I'm gonna tell you all kinds of ways that you can substitute ingredients because that's one of the ways that you can save money and eat healthy at the same time. Use what you have, use it up. Don't go to the store for one particular ingredient that you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of and then never use it again. So first you're going to need broccoli. Fresh broccoli, frozen broccoli is not going to work, just get some broccoli. You can get it organic if you want, you can get it super cheap from Aldi or Walmart, whatever works for you. Next, you're going to use an apple. So with broccoli salad, you're going to want something like sweet. And a lot of times people will use dried cranberries, which is delicious and I love it. But with dried cranberries, you're going to have extra sugar in there that maybe you want to avoid if you're really trying to eat better. Or if you get like the juice sweetened cranberries, it's better for you, but they're gonna be more expensive. And also, I don't know about you, but I use dried cranberries for like 2 things, but I always have apples in my kitchen. So I'm gonna use an apple for this recipe and you use whatever works for you. Next, you're going to want some red onion. And don't try to get away with white onion, like you need red onion. This salad is raw, and so red onion's going to work the best. You wanna dice it up really, really tiny. And a lot of people don't even like raw onion, so if you're one of those people, just try leaving it out, see if you like it. I don't usually like red onion myself, but in this recipe it really shines, it really brings an extra depth of flavor. So I like it for this recipe, but you can always monkey with the amounts. So in the recipe I tell you how much red onion to use, but you can always like half that, taste it, see what you think, and then add more if you think it needs more, or just leave it out completely. Totally up to you, it's your salad. Next you're going to want some kind of nuts. Traditionally, we use pecans or pecans, depending on where you live. I personally really like pecans and I use them in a lot of things, even though they're pretty expensive. So I just buy like 1 bag a year and I use it, and when it's done, that's done. I don't buy any more. But a more budget-friendly option is sunflower seeds. I can find sunflower seeds really inexpensive where I live. I don't really like them personally, but they totally work. And my super official Instagram story poll told me that a lot of budget-friendly people prefer using sunflower seeds to pecans in their broccoli salad. So, sunflower seeds. Bacon. Bacon is delicious. If you're trying to eat healthy, maybe bacon is like not gonna help you. But if you can find a clean source of bacon, maybe from a local farmer or a brand that doesn't use like a lot of extra ingredients, something that you feel good about, go ahead and throw some bacon in there. You can also try turkey bacon if you feel better about that, or skip it entirely because again, this is your salad and you can do what you want with it. I would just add a little more salt to the recipe when it comes to adding the salt because the bacon's gonna hold a lot of that, and so if you're not using bacon, you're gonna want some more salt. Next, you're gonna want mayonnaise. You can go all kinds of directions with this. I have a child who is egg-free, so when I make this recipe, if I'm gonna share with him, then I use like an egg-free mayonnaise. Egg-free mayonnaise can be pretty expensive depending on what brands that you get, so I tend to go like really light on the mayonnaise and just kind of taste it as I go until I find the right amount. You can also use Greek yogurt if you can have dairy, and I would just add plenty of salt with that because mayonnaise is going to bring some salt, it's going to bring some fat, and so that's going to be missing in the broccoli salad if you use Greek yogurt. But Greek yogurt is like a simple, real food, clean ingredients, so lots of people like to use Greek yogurt. You can also use just regular mayonnaise, it's totally up to you. If you're really savvy, go ahead and whip up a batch of homemade mayonnaise, and in the link in the description, I'll share some links for some homemade mayonnaise that you might like, but really just do what works for you. Last, you're going to need salt and pepper. And you just use these to taste. I do really like pepper in my broccoli salad. I think it adds a lot to the flavor. And then salt, that's all gonna depend on whether you use bacon or whether you used Greek yogurt or how much salt is in your mayonnaise. So you really want to like taste it. Just add like a little bit of salt at first, taste it, add a little more if necessary, and then remember that you can always add more salt after it sits in the fridge. So I wouldn't add the last bit of salt to it until after it sits in the fridge and the flavors can really meld, and then you're gonna have a better idea of what it's gonna taste like in the end and whether or not it's going to need more salt before you serve it. So these are a bunch of tips, but honestly, you can just follow the recipe, throw everything into a bowl, stir it up, refrigerate it, and you're done. I want to give you tips along the way to make this recipe work for you, but if you just need something simple, just follow it, toss it in the bowl, and move on with your life. So this salad is gluten-free, dairy-free, it's egg-free depending on what you use in it, plant-based, all kinds of things that you can do with this recipe to fit whatever your health and diet goals are right now. But it's also like creamy and sweet and salty and tangy and delicious, and odds are your kids aren't gonna want any of it, so you can enjoy it all for yourself. All right, enough talking about the broccoli salad. Let's go ahead and make it so you can see how easy it is. And that's how you make simple, real food broccoli salad. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you try it. If you do, let me know. Meanwhile, hit the like and subscribe button so you can see more ways to save money and eat healthy. And thank you to Kitchen Stewardship for collaborating with us in this video. you can visit their YouTube channel, and I hope to see you back here so that I can explain why we moved and why we have a wood stove instead of central heat in January. Or ones that are extra bright. Lighting is all weird in here because I'm not used to working in this kitchen yet, so I don't know. This is probably not where I'm going to be doing most of my YouTube videos. You can visit their YouTube.